I'm the daughter of a diplomat. And so, I'm from junks in Hong Kong and lepers in Delhi. Ice cream, adobo pancit, and chapati. I'm from earthquakes, typhoons, snowstorms, monsoons, pigeon feeds, and airport games, and Spanish-dubbed cartoons. I'm from the Taj Mahal, and stuffy cars, and crossed arms. I'm from learning at an early age to be graceful, poised, and charmed. I'm from Anne Frank. Frank Oz. Anne of Green Gables. Fossil hunting. Tiger trekking. And longing to feel stable. Age 4. A dream. I'm standing on an iceberg, surrounded by crystal clear blue water. It's pretty here, quiet, and I like the way the ocean sparkles. Clean air. Oh, I see a speck of something in the distance. I don't know what it is, but I know it's coming for me. It wants to knock me down or scoop me up. It comes for me closer. A splash and a fin bring me back to my iceberg. All of a sudden, the water is filled with thousands of man-eating sharks. Where did they come from? Ooh, I don't like sharks because one time we went to Disneyland and I went on the Jaws boat ride and Jaws jumped right out of me from the water and I was really scared. But the mystery thing is still coming. It's even closer now. And then I know what I have to do. I have to choose which way I die. I choose sharks! Age 7, California. And India? You're moving to India? That's Julie. She's my best friend, and she has to wear a cast because last week she broke her arm falling off the monkey bars. Now I'm kind of jealous of her because everyone is signing her cast, and she gets to learn how to write with her left hand. Lucky. That's like all the way in Indiana, right? Why are you moving there? I don't know, but my dad says we have to. Your real dad or your other dad? What do you mean? Well, aren't you, like, adopted? Well, I mean, I know your mom is your real mom, but... Well... Oh, I bet your real dad lives in India. Yeah, that's right, because my mom's doctor is from India, and he's brown like you. Cool. I figured out why you look so different. You're part Indianan. Maybe. I don't have time to ask Mom about what Julie said because we're so busy packing and getting ready to fly across the world! Woo! India turns out to be kind of awesome, except for the fact that I can't watch TV because every time I turn it on, it's all a bunch of dancing and singing in a weird language that I don't understand. Sometimes we get tapes sent to us of shows we like to watch, like Alf and Murphy Brown, and even that one with Robin Williams. I get bored of watching the same stuff over and over again, but well, it doesn't matter because my life is a TV show. Good morning, India. Well, on today's episode, I will be getting ready to go on my very first elephant ride. I woke up this morning and Dad said he rented some elephants for us, and they're going to be here in a couple of hours. Gosh, I bet no one in California gets to do this kind of stuff. I just wish that Mom wasn't forcing me to do my hair. I hate doing my hair. It hurts, and it's not nice, pretty, soft hair like Mom's. Okay, viewers, I hear someone coming down the hall. Here's Mommy! Well, I used lots of conditioner in the shower, just like you said, Mom. I'm not lying, I promise. Hey, Mom. Guess what? I got a letter from Julie yesterday. She's fine. She says that she wants to know if I've met my real dad yet. Well, you know, my brown daddy. Ow, Mom, that hurts. Ow. Mom, is it true that he lives here in India? That's what Julie says. Also, do you think that brown daddy has curly hair like me? When do you think I'm gonna get to meet him? Ow! Mom! Stop! Stop! Mom! Stop! Just stop! Stop moving! Stop talking! Just stop! Go to your room. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure I'm in trouble. I do as I'm told, and try to distract myself by writing a letter to Julie with my left hand. A little while later, Dad comes in.
Well, what are you waiting for? Look out the window.
What about Mom?
It's okay. It'll just be you and me.
We ride elephants for the rest of the day. It's a great father-daughter episode. Age 13. Hong Kong. My nickname is Buckwheat. This name is so lovingly bestowed upon me one day after swim practice when my trusty hair elastic breaks and I'm forced to wear my hair out for the whole day. I'm teased about my massive, gigantic, unshapely mop all morning, and someone writes "Wookin' Po Nub" on my locker door. After that, Danielle Rubin gave me her locker combination, so now I can always access her stash of Jufro-grade elastics and headbands in case of emergency. Well, Danielle and I are the only two Jews at Hong Kong International School, which was founded by Lutheran missionaries. We bond one day when we realize ours are the only two heads remaining stubbornly unbowed as prayers to Jesus are uttered during our weekly chapel sessions. Oh, the Lord is good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me things I need. Sun and the rain and the apple tree, the Lord is good to me. Amen, 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 amen. Woo! Thanks, Danny. Lifesaver. Of course, even when I manage to tame my beast into a tightly done bun, I'm not really safe. Chris Bortelli is from New Jersey. He moved here because his dad works for Pepsi. He has long hair that falls into his eyes. And I can't stop staring at him during language arts today because he's up there singing and playing Tom Petty's Free Fallin' as part of our poetry entertainment. He's brilliant! While I'm humming along to the chorus, Chris's jerk friends Ryan Thatcher and JT Taylor start sticking pencils into the massive hair at the top of my head. The sheer density of my follicles makes it virtually impossible for me to feel this happening, so I walk around for the whole day with about 25 pencils in my hair. Buckwheat or pencil head? I have to choose. I'm dreading this year's 8th grade bike trip around China. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
welcome to the city of Shang in the province of Guangdong. Thank Jesus we have made it this far. Now, I want y'all to get a good night's sleep and remember girls' rooms on the 2nd floor and boys on the 3rd. No mingling, no messing around, no exceptions. And don't forget to say your prayers.
After the teachers go to bed, I find myself in a defiantly co-ed hotel room on the 3rd floor. I am holding my breath because somehow, miraculously, I have wormed my way into this circle and I haven't said anything stupid enough to be kicked out. I am wearing a white bodysuit, jean shorts, and white tights. Suddenly I feel someone's hand on my knee. Chris Portelli's hand is on my knee. Rubbing? What do I do? What do I say? Yeah, baby! Oh my God, no! He withdraws his hand and it is over. We do not make eye contact. It is not acknowledged, but I don't think it matters. This is it. I have been accepted. Someone, a boy, thinks that my leg is cool enough to touch. This must mean that Chris and I are dating, right? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I have arrived. When the party breaks up, a few minutes later, I ever so nonchalantly saunter out of the room, run back to the girls' floor, and giggle myself to sleep. In the morning, I pedal steadily into the middle of the pack, waiting to see how last night's incident will influence my pending ascent to Cooldom. I'm aware that in so doing I may be leaving Danielle Rubin in the lurch, but she has to understand. I have work to do, and ultimately I can use my new powers to elevate us both to the upper echelons. I just need a new friend for today's ride. I settle on Cynthia Elliott, a ridiculously beautiful, athletic girl from Australia who also happens to be a blabbermouth. I didn't see her in the room last night, so if I can just tell her how things went down, I'll be sure to be popular by the end of the day. Hey, Synth! Hey. So, pretty cool trip, eh? Not really. I know. Just kidding, totally lying. I'm very aware of the sounds of my labored breathing as I struggle to keep up with her strong field hockey playing legs. So, you going out with anyone right now? Because I am. Really? Who? Chris Portelli? No, you're not. Ina Lovehagen, that new girl from Sweden, is. As if he would go out with you. I watch her pedal away with a sinking feeling in my stomach. That didn't exactly go as I had hoped. By the time we reach the next rest stop, the big rumor is that Buckwheat Pencilhead is also a massive liar. Even Danielle Rubin doesn't want to talk to me. And I ride the rest of the bike trip by myself. I still don't know why Chris rubbed my leg that night. Age 17. Canada. We live in a sleepy suburban neighborhood, and I love it. This place is just normal. The snowy, bitterly cold walks to school every day make me feel Canadian. The tiny braids that my friend Samantha loves to put in my hair on lazy Saturday mornings turn me into an actual pretty girl, and sometimes I go skating on the Rito with a real boyfriend. Troy Waters and I start dating when Samantha invites me to my surprise Sweet 16 birthday party, just so I'll stop talking about how much I like him and how cool is it that he's in a Pink Floyd cover band and how mysterious he is. By the end of the party, we're holding hands and I never want to let go. The first time he tells me he loves me is in a letter he writes with green ink. All away from the giant hug I give to him after reading it, there's a single tear running down his cheek. God, when we're riding around in his beat-up VW van and on our way to meet our awesome group of friends and I look over at his brooding profile and his big brown eyes, I think, oh, God, I could die right here and be fine. We're moving to Sri Lanka? Dad! No! You promised! You promised I would get to finish high school here. Why can't we just stay one more year? He says something about job security, blah, blah, blah. I think Mom and Dad are just being selfish. How many more exotic places do we need to travel to anyways? I am sick of it! What about Troy? What about my friends? What about my life? You can't make me start all over again. You can't! I slam the door and tell them to leave me alone! But Mom doesn't listen. Sweetie, I know you're upset. You know, I'll never forget what you said to me when we were getting ready to leave Hong Kong. I told you it was going to be difficult, that we were moving back to Canada, we would have to make new friends, and it would be very different. You looked right at me and said, Mom, I did it before, I'll do it again. You were 14 years old. And I was so proud of how strong you were. I know, I'm strong. I'm tired. I'm tired of always having to be strong. I'm tired of having to suck it up and act like everything is okay. I just want to stop. When can I stop? I just feel alone. Stranded. Like something inevitable is coming for me. I choose sharks. There's more to tell you. Like the end of the shark dream. Well, turns out all is not as it seems. On the bottom of the ocean floor with the sharks swimming all around, I see myself breathing and smiling, and I wake up feeling proud to be alive. There's more to tell you, like how I called my biological father one day. Hey, sweetie, how you been? I didn't know what to say. I appreciate you listening to these stories I like to tell. And I assure you, this diplomat's daughter is more than doing well.